Chapter 1. The Hotel of the Silent Stars. The Aurea Palace did not appear on any map, as if the world had deliberately chosen to ignore it with calculated precision. Yet, on the small hill overlooking the coast, just a few kilometers from Forte dei Marmi, a seaside town in Tuscany, its silhouette continued to emerge among the pines and the sea mist, still suspended outside of time. Anyone who spent even a single night there never forgot it, not for what they had seen, but for what they had sensed in the silence of its rooms. 5 stars nestled between the sea and the hills, an ivory-colored facade that reflected the light of dawn, and an elegant silence, never empty. The Aurea Palace breathed, lived, observed. And it did so thanks to the people who brought it to life. The director, Alessandro Valenti, always arrived before dawn. He didn't just wear an impeccable suit, he carried the entire hotel on his shoulders. He knew every number, every room, every employee. He knew that a luxury hotel does not stand on gold, but on harmony. A single discordant note was enough for the magic to vanish. That morning, an international event would bring distinguished guests to the hotel: diplomats, businesspeople, artists. A single mistake would have jeopardized the reputation built over decades. Alessandro looked at the empty lobby and whispered, "Let the perfect machine get started." Behind the front desk, Chiara, the front office manager, was already coordinating the shifts. It wasn't just a reception desk, it was the beating heart of the hotel. She managed arrivals, departures, overbookings narrowly avoided, and special requests noted with pinpoint precision. Every check-in had to be an experience, not a procedure. When she noticed a duplicate reservation for a presidential suite, she didn't flinch. She resolved everything quietly, reallocating rooms, notifying the manager, and looking out for the guest. No one noticed. And that was precisely her success. Next to the entrance, Lorenzo, the concierge, smiled as if he always knew something more. The guests considered him a simple advisor. In reality, he was a miracle worker, tickets that were impossible to find, fully booked restaurants that suddenly had a table, private tours organized in a matter of minutes. A guest asked him, "Is it possible to have dinner on a terrace with a sea view tonight?" Lorenzo nodded. At the Aurea Palace, the impossible was just a matter of time. In the administrative office, Marta, front desk cashier, checked accounts, receipts, deposits, and charges. Luxury, she often explained to the young interns, isn't just about appearances, it's about trust. Every figure had to be correct, every document clear. An accounting error would have damaged the relationship with the guest. As she closed a complex account, she thought, "My precision is invisible, but indispensable." Outside, the valet welcomed cars with elegant gestures, the chauffeur escorted guests to the entrance, and the porter lifted luggage as if it were feathers. For many guests, they were the first face of the hotel. A smile, a "Welcome to the Aurea Palace," a confident gesture. In those few seconds, the perception of the entire stay was decided. In the restaurant, bathed in warm, subdued lighting, Maître Philippe orchestrated the dining room like a symphony. Tables, timing, staff, special requests. A guest with a gluten intolerance, a vegan, one who wanted to surprise his wife. Every dish had to arrive at the right moment. Every waiter had to move as if part of a single body. In the kitchen, Chef Elena didn't yell. She didn't need to. She created dishes that told stories. The land, the sea, tradition reimagined. She knew that food nourishes not only the body, but also the memory. That evening, she prepared a special menu, a sensory experience designed to move the soul. When the hotel filled up, everything ran like clockwork. No one saw the manager step in quietly. No one noticed the front desk resolving invisible problems. No one realized the hours of work in the kitchen, in administration, and in the dining room. The guests slept peacefully. The Aurea Palace shone under the night sky. Later that night, long after the last guest had retired, Alessandro Valenti walked out onto the main driveway. The air was cool, carrying the sharp scent of the winter sea. He stopped by the entrance and looked up at the brass plaque mounted on the ivory stone, 5 polished stars gleaming under the soft glow of the spotlights. He knew those stars weren't just a classification. They didn't belong to the building, nor to the owners. Each star belonged to a department, to a person, to a late-night shift resolved in silence. The hotel wasn't made of walls. It was made of people. The next morning, the lobby was already buzzing with the quiet energy of a new day. A young intern, who had spent the night watching the seamless choreography of the staff, approached the director as he poured his first espresso. "Sir," the boy asked, his voice hesitant, "after a night like that, what is the most important role in a 5-star hotel?" Alessandro smiled, looking out at the front desk where Chiara was already welcoming a new arrival. "Every single one," Alessandro replied quietly. "A luxury hotel is like a watch. You might only look at the hands to see the time, but if even the smallest, most invisible gear stops turning, the whole dream falls apart."